You're tuning to the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, FirstTake wants to give Joe Burrow a pass for a losing season. Oh. If you ever want to see hypocrisy at its finest, if you ever want to see contradiction at its finest, you grab your nearest remote, you start flipping, and you go to ESPN FirstTake, and I promise you, hypocrisy and contradiction will be at the forefront of 99.9% of their episodes. Look, listen, the Ravens, as a Raven fan, this is hard. It's actually funny to me because this is exactly what I've been saying for the longest time. And at least, and this is not even saying, but at least this, Stephen A. At least attempted to say, I don't think he should get a full pass and stuff like that. But to even say, to make a segment that he should qualify for a pass is absolutely asinine to me, especially when we see what goes down with, let's just say, another QB who they say needs to win regardless of what's going on. They don't care about drop passes. They don't care about missed field goals. They don't care about bad O-line. They don't care about the worst pass defense. They don't care about bad coaching. None of that. They say he should win regardless. I'm not even going to say his name. This is all the time you'll say all I do is say his name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some of the audio of this foolishness, and then we're going to break it down further, right? So without further ado, let's see what else this people had to say about Joe Burrow getting a pass.
Do you feel like Burrow deserves the pass this season?
Absolutely. Look at the games they've lost. 35 to Baltimore. 35-34 to Baltimore. He scored 38 points this week against Pittsburgh. He's the comeback against the Chargers when they were down 27, whatever it was, 24-3, and they came back and they lost the game 34-27. He's had a great year. All right, he has some fumbles occasionally. He had a bad fumble against the Chiefs. He had a fumble the other day, which put the game away for the Steelers. But overall, that defense stinks. I mean, they had issues early in the year because the receivers were not in sync. Higgins never plays. Chase was not part of it the first couple weeks of the season because he was the holdout. So Mike Brown gets grief for that. The defensive coordinator who everybody loves did not do a good job this year. Steve has told us forever about how lousy they are in September. He's 1,000% right about that. This is not Burrow's fault. You got to be fair. I mean, he's had an incredible. Every time you look up, he's got 4 touchdown passes and has scored 35 points. How is this week his fault? They scored 38 points in a game.
What about the turnovers?
Well, they have turnover. He has the ball in his hands so much. They don't have a great ground game. I think he's had a great year.
I'll leave it to Kimberly to be judge and jury. Let me chime in here
Chime
first
away,
with my
love.
doggy impression. Take it easy. Take it easy. Because if you remember, doggy, you don't just go by stats.
Ridiculous.
That's not how you roll. You talk about moments, and you also talk about a final stat from this standpoint. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are 1-7 in games decided by 7 points or fewer this year. 1-7. At some point in time, can I ask you to be that dude to get it done? Can I ask you to do that? I know you got the numbers. I know you're scoring over 30 on a regular. I know that you pass over 300 yards on a regular. I know what kind of year you try. I know you only thrown, over the last several, you only got 21 touchdowns, 3 interceptions this year, right? Got to hold on the ball, got to protect the ball. That comes along with it, too. But in the end, why are you continuously close?
Listen, that's why I'm going to stop it. Why are you close in all those games? Listen, let me tell you something right now. Going into this season, they picked this team to be the second best team in the AFC. They picked this team to be the most dangerous team to Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs of repeating and being able to knock them off. And now that they are losing, even with the stats, it's not his fault. The Ravens just played a game versus the Eagles where a quarterback passed for about 65% of his passes, 240 passing yards, 80 rushing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, no turnovers. Kicker misses 3 kicks, they lose the game. They said that, and his passer rating for the game was 102 or 103.4. And they said he did not do enough to win. It's his fault. Yeah. And after watching tape, he was under duress the entire game. But the kicker missing, O-line being absolute dog doo-doo, doesn't matter. It's that one man's fault. But this guy, his stats are great. So that's all that matters. See, this is what bothers me. Because I told y'all, when they like you, they'll do whatever it takes to defend you. They'll do whatever it takes to save you. They'll do whatever it takes to cover you. They'll do whatever it takes to keep you out of harm's way. And that's exactly what it is with Joe Burrow. Last time, even remember, this ain't the first year. Last year before they got hurt, they were losing. Joe Mixon was a part of that team. One of the best running backs this season. They still lost a lot of games. Joe Burrow was outplayed by his backup. Now he's having great statistics, but he can't finish it at the end. So if it's close, he's making a turnover every single game. If it's not an interception, it's a fumble. But hey, he played great throughout the whole game, but he made that mistake to lose them the game. So you know what I'm saying? Even though he did that, I mean, he's great. I give him a pass. Everyone else should step up and win and help him win those games. Bro! Listen, this is what I try to tell people why I don't like the media. And this is exactly why I tell people why I defend my QB to the level that I defend him. Because there's no way on God's green earth that you could look me in my eyes and try to tell me that, hey, I have a winning record right now. Hey, I'm second in my division. I still have a shot at winning the division, right? And I have the best statistics out of every QB in the league, right? And every loss, even though it's been said that in the 5 losses, your kicker has missed 22 points worth of kicks. It's your fault. O-line trash, your fault. All the drops, your fault. Boy, listen, man. Why am I you know what it is? I think it's because, God's really moving in me while I'm not being so active. But sometimes, you got to remind people, you ain't soft. So, to this guy, Russo, Doggy, whatever they want to call him, get your jaw, bro. You know why? Because I'm sick and tired of the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Because that's all it is. It makes you question why. It really does. But hey, we're not here to do that. I'm just here to give y'all the news. Well, let me tell you something right now. After hearing them try to actually make all the excuses for him, I don't want to hear nothing for them for the rest of the year about my guy. I'm not even going to say his name. I'll let you wonder who that guy is. Ridiculous. But what do you guys think? Do you think Joe Burrow deserves no blame for this year? He has an excuse for this year like he had an excuse last year? 2 straight years missing the playoffs? Or are you on my end saying, bro, I know a lot of guys, including one of the QBs that I root for, and don't get nowhere near that. Everything that happens is his fault. He's supposed to win regardless of what's going on around him. Let me know what you think down in the comments section, please. All right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You don't love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wonder Kid Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's through a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wonder Kid Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wonder Kid Show. This is your host, Hunter, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah!
Finish